Hello summoners, welcome back to another Lance War video, and in this one we actually have a lot of fights. Usually I just take 4 or 5 fights in my path, but this time we do have some mini boss action as well. Our team is going to be Magneto, Magik and Archangel. Magneto and Magik do have a really good synergy, mostly for Magneto. It gives him heal block every time you knock the opponent down, which makes him pretty good for the Nick Fury there. Although I will stick to using Archangel, I still think he is the best option. I have he has disappointed me before. It is a little bit dependent on RNG, but at the same time I've successfully done that fight like 16-17 times and died maybe 2 times, so it is still really reliable, especially if you use some big boosts here. So the first fight is going to be pretty easy. It's just a Dark Hawk, and with Magneto basically all you need to do is reach your special 3. If you do not have a Magneto, Medusa also works really well. Before the Magneto buff, Medusa was actually one of the most common champions abroad, mostly because of this fight. And so basically we also use a power start 1 boost. It's not required, mostly did it for the second fight. I was trying to get to my SP3 with Archangel in the second fight against Nick Fury, and then use it as soon as he starts regenerating, because I was trying to heal block him, but it didn't quite work out that way. But it still is a pretty decent way, because you have the neurotoxin on in the second phase as well from the starting. So anyways, here I did mess it up, but again, like, there's just no way you are going to die here with Magneto. It's still a really easy fight. All the auto block will fail. So now I'm building power, gonna bait SP2, then build prowess once again, go for SP3 to finish it off. Little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but at the end of the day I still came out of this fight pretty healthy, and that's all that matters. I don't think it didn't make me use any items, so it basically just made the fight a little bit longer, which is fine. As you can see, the SP3, plenty of overkill there, and we can move on to the main event here. Now this fight is always scary, no matter it doesn't matter who you're using. It is a difficult fight. It is a fight where like when I place defense, I expect this Nick Fury to get a kill here, and more often than not he does. But Archangel, again, in my opinion, is the best option. You should be good at using your heavy attack after his heavy attack, after the unstoppable fell off. I've taken rank 3 Nick Furies here as well. The rank doesn't matter much. Again, the first phase is just really quick, and I was trying to get to my SP3, which I did, but here I did wait a little too long. Should have probably thrown it before, but doesn't matter. We will use SP3. When he come out of it, he will have a neurotoxin on him, and special 3 actually, not sure. I don't think it counts as a knockdown. Looks like a bug, but anyways, here I think I just turned off the node here with my neurotoxin, because when otherwise, like, he doesn't have his shield, I don't have a fury, so yeah, I guess we turned it off with the neurotoxin. It has what, a 30% chance to do that, but pretty cool. We're gonna use SP1 here, and fight is finished. Not the cleanest fight, but it's fine. I don't think I'm going to use Archangel again in this war anyways, so all good. Now we have this Thor Ragnarok. We are going to be using Magneto here. He is still looking pretty healthy, so we will be boosting, but we will not be healing him up. And I think we will use power start 1 boost once again because of the next fight, which is a Tigra. This is, I think, my first time fighting Tigra in Alliance 4. and I've seen her placed on the encroaching stun node, and like she can be a little bit annoying there. But main problem with her is her special attacks. They're really long, they're new, and they could be unblockable if she's far away. So the first fight, just a rank 1 Thor Ragnarok, not worried about this at all. Uh, like with Magneto 1 SP3, and it should be game over. If not, the bleeds will definitely finish it off. So the power start 1 boost is mostly for the next fight here. We're not going to intercept at all in the starting, just building up our prowess, building up our power, and I don't think you need to actually let's see what we do. I don't even remember, this is kind of old war. Again, I have exams going on, so haven't been uploading regularly, so a bit behind on Alliance 4 videos. I think this is 2 hours ago. But we have a streak kind of thing going on now. Haven't died for the last 4 wars, I think, which is pretty cool. So we did go for the SP3. I'm not sure if I did intercept, wasn't looking at the screen. But as you can see, the SP3 alone finished off the fight. And yeah, now we move on to the main event, the final 3 exciting fights. First one here is this Tigra. Was really worried going in. It's ebb and flow intercept, so after the power lock it should be fine. There is no other character in the game. Like Magik is definitely the best character for me to intercept. Haven't had her for a very long time at rank 5. She wasn't awakened, so I didn't take her there. But it's just when you can power lock like this, it just makes intercepting much easier. And yeah, sometimes also like limbo, even if you mess up, limbo will save you. And I've been using Magik a lot, even after this, even in today's war. I used her, and she's just so good for Lance War. Even like especially against Flow. Actually, these guys might be running Flow. I forgot, but one of these alliances were running Flow. I don't think Tigra is a Flow defender anyways, but as you can see, the fight was really quick. Now I will be taking this Dr. Doom as well, and I will be using Magik once again. So this node, usually when we see Dr. Doom, we like to send Human Torch, Void, characters like that. But here, each debuff will increase his power rate and his attack rating as well, I think. So that is the reason I'm going to use Magik. I was hoping he doesn't throw a special there, he did. And I'm not great at evading his SP once, but I did alright there. Now I have a shock on me, so I'm really scared. I'm dashing back. And now we are at 2 bars of power. Use our SP2. He's still at 1 bar of power. He goes for the SP1. Even when we were blocking, we got the perfect evade once again. And now all we need to do is build up to another SP2, and we should be good. At this point, we are not doing that much damage because we are focusing on locking his power first. Look there, I messed up, but Limbo saved me. Magik is just so great. She's just so powerful. And yeah, she doesn't have huge numbers, but yeah, with synergies like Morningstar, Warlock, they also increase her damage, so you can get some decent damage out of her. As you saw in the Tigra fight, didn't take that long. Even here, now that we will get in a rhythm. Now against Doom, if you mess up, like this is going to be a long fight, and I was prepared for that, because against Doom the chance of critting is basically zero, especially with a character like Magik who doesn't have exceptionally good crit rate anyways. So special 2s are main source of damage generally speaking, but even when we're not critting, when the shield is up, we're basically doing no damage, and when the shield is down, we're doing not that impressive damage. But again, this is just a 565. But once you get in a rhythm with Magik, it just feels so good. Sometimes you don't even have to intercept, but you still go for it. Stand-up intercepts are definitely my favorite. and dash back once. It's just Magik is such an amazing character to play. She has been in the game for so long, and the fact that she can still do this in tier 1 alliance war is kind of impressive. So the fight is over. I was pretty scared about that fight, um, and we will be using Magik once again, 3 fights in a row, and this is Mojo with crazy power gain here. So haven't fought Mojo that much in Alliance War. Fought him once before on Path 5, used Magik, and now here he will have a lot of power. And I'm not going to use advanced power boost because I've already used to in this Alliance War. And at this point, like, this was a huge win. They even missed a lot of defenders. He got like 6,000 extra points, and we've been winning. I think we won last 4 wars in a row. So yeah, pretty good streak. Really high war rating now. So we will surely get really hard matchups pretty soon here. But here we do get the degeneration. We're blocking a lot of his SP1. All we need to do is reach our SP2, and the first one, like, now we have the power lock on, so at least we can hit him a lot without being afraid of his power. Another SP2, and yeah, they are running flow, but as you can see, like, you don't have to worry about flow as long as you have the power lock on, and once you get in the rhythm, you will have power lock on for the entire duration of the fight. So I do love fighting Mojo with Magik. I've gotten a lot of comments in the side event quest, the key one. There is a Mojo in the second chapter. I use Magik. She absolutely destroys him. Power alternator is annoying, can take your power as well. If the power lock is on, then they won't gain the power, but you will still lose the power, which will probably happen. It is a long fight with a 565 Magik without boosts or suicides. Magik is another character who is actually pretty decent with suicide masteries, because she doesn't take recoil damage. But yeah, I really like using her, and ever since I started, I think I started when I saw Mojo on Path 5, and after that I'm bringing her back to back, and I'm not dying in Alliance 4, so I'm pretty glad. Here I was really worried because we're playing like as good as I'm playing as good as I could, and we're still pretty low on health now. If we miss any intercept at this point, we're dead. We're absolutely dead, for sure. But now that is the reason I was like taking blocked hit at the end. The SP2 didn't finish it, was really worried, and yeah, this combo finally finished it. Another pretty long fight, 147 hits, but he goes down. So a really exciting war. It was pretty fun. Didn't use that many items either. I didn't die, which is the best feeling in an Alliance war. If you don't die, it's just so exciting, so competitive, and even like for the top tier alliances, the rewards are also pretty decent now. So we did win. We didn't die that much, 18 deaths, and yeah, pretty comfortable win at the end. Huge shout out to all the MVPs from both sides, and let's see how we did. We are at number 9, which is pretty good. 6 attacker kills, 1 defender kill, and that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe to the channel for more content, and stay safe. Bye bye.